Well, it's Uncommon Fossil, and today I'm going to talk about the ranked ladder in the Arceus League in particular, right? With, I believe, this last time they reset the ranked ladder, they added, well, Arceus League has been there, but now Arceus League is its own closed area for play. Once you reach Arceus League, you're only playing other players in Arceus League. What happens is you advance up the regular ladder starting. It resets every month, by the way, so if you're not aware of that, or every time the rank ladder resets, you go down to 30 points. So you lose all your points as long as you made it out of Quick League. If you're still in Quick League, I don't know if you go to 0 or if you, whatever, or if you just if you have 10 points, if you stay at 10 points, that doesn't matter. You'll quickly get out of it. Quick League is something you get out of quickly. They've designed it that way. So everyone goes down to 30 to kind of make things fair. I don't know if that's the best way to do it. Before you dropped one league, like Master League, you went down to Ultra League and stuff. Anyway, so that's what it is, good or bad. I'm not going to worry about that. So you work up the ladder with points. You don't lose any points for losses until you get to Master League, and it's 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe as you get to from Victini, Deoxys. I'm not saying in order now. Mew and such. You lose a little bit more each time you go up. You get 10 for a win still. You get you still have the bonus of 3 if it's a win streak, and then you lose some points, but you never lose 10 points. So even with just kind of even play, even slightly under 500, 50% win rate, you will get to Arceus League putting in enough games. So that's its own issue, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. But anyway, you get to 550 points. I got to 553 because of with win streak streaks and such. That's the number I hit when I got the first time to get to or above 550. Went to Arceus League, and immediately my rank, actually they call it an ELO, and I guess it is. I don't know if it's a true ELO. I'm not going to get into what a true ELO is or not, but you go to 1,500 points. I've won more games than lost, so I'm at 1,523 at this point. A couple points. First, when I got there, well, a couple things. One, there's 2 sets of people that I've heard diff complaints with, and I think they're valid issues that need to get addressed. One of them, Pokemon themselves need to address. The other is users can kind of adjust how they approach the game, and that I want to give special attention to that, because that I can help people out with, I think. So one is the people that get into Arceus League early on don't have many people to play against, and there's a long time wait to get games, right? The first person in Arceus League actually can't play anyone, right? Congratulations, you're the first one in Arceus League. There's no I don't believe that shows up anywhere, but you can now not play against anyone else until the second person gets, and then until there's a third person, only those 2 people can play games against each other. So it's a little weird. So early days in the Arceus League is a problem, and I think they need to probably allow Arceus League players to play against Master League, at least until there gets to be a sufficient number of people in Arceus League. That's outside of our control, outside of requesting Pokemon to do something about it, right? The other where I've heard issues, which is part of what prompted this, is new players. And I heard this 2 weeks ago, because I like to play a variety of decks. I wasn't in any rush to get to Arceus League. You do get more rewards in Arceus League, right? You get a coin, you get a card, a sleeve, you get 600 crystals, and you get a crate. So, the crystals in the crate do help grow the collection, and as a budget player, I'm always trying to do that. So I think that's important to do. So anyway, getting Arceus League is worthwhile. If you can't, don't go crazy over it, though. Don't take your rank in Pokemon TCG Live as validation of you as a human being, or how good you are as a person based on your rank. Just that's a danger with rank ladders, as people get overly concerned and worked up over them and place too much value in them. Just, it is what it is, and if you're not getting to the top, that's okay too. Haven't always done it in the past, even once they made it a little easier to get to. So it's fine. If you're a new player, you can't do it all. That's you are where you are. Don't stress it, and don't feel like you have to grind. Don't do that. But the other people that have issues is, a couple weeks ago, sorry, getting back, there were some new players. They had been playing a month or 2, and they got to Arceus League, and then they said, hey, I got to Arceus League, and now I can't win a game. I'm all up against the top decks, experienced players. I can't win. So So my assumptions, and I could be wrong, and no offense intended by what I'm going to say, is I assume that they were newer. They did say they had only been playing like a month or two, so I assume they were new to the TCG in general. Probably, my guess is maybe from Pocket, right? There are a lot of people that have played Pocket, then want to try the full TCG, and that's awesome. And that's great for the growth of the game, and that's part of, as a regular TCG player, that's one of the exciting things about Pocket, right? If it can bring players to the game, and I think it is. Now, the problem is, first and foremost, the rank ladder's too easy. It's too easy to get to Arceus League. When they did the reset a while ago, it was somewhere in 2024, they made it so that essentially most people, I was going to say anybody, but that's not true. It's not anybody. But I think most players now can get to Arceus League, the top level, and that's that's probably not correct. If you want it to be a rank ladder that's expressive of how good someone is, most people shouldn't be getting Arceus League. I mean, that's right. I mean, that's just what I would say, right? Like, I play a little Magic the Gathering Arena. I haven't played a lot lately. They have their rank ladder, and it's tough to get to the top, but that's okay. Well, not that Arena's perfect, but it does have advantages to live. I like Pokemon more. It's a more enjoyable game to me, but unfortunately the app isn't great, as we know. But so the rank ladder is too easy, and particularly if these are new players that really are still learning the game, they shouldn't get to Arceus League. And they got to Arceus League, I think, fairly early on. So were they grinding away with games? Maybe. But, honestly, there's still, if you're a new player, you shouldn't get to Arceus League and all of a sudden be playing up against people much better than you for the most part. So they probably so part of it is they need to make Arceus League tougher to get to. This is the other thing. If you get to Arceus League and you find it unenjoyable, either because it's hard to get matches, I haven't had a problem, I'll be honest. Oh, and just to let you know, I've been playing, like, once I got to Arceus League, most of the games I were playing was with Scoville and EX, which I have fun with. I made a video on it. Check it out. I think it didn't get a lot of views, I don't think. It's a solid deck, and it's a really fun deck. So I encourage you. It's like a week or two ago, a very nice, good, but it's not a top tier deck. Is my point. Why I brought up Scoville, and I'm still winning a lot more than I've been losing. So it's not overwhelmingly difficult for me. And I'm an okay player. I'm not the strongest player in the world either. So. And obviously I could be playing a stronger deck. So I think winning an Arceus League shouldn't be a problem for most people that get there. Those people that were less experienced players, that were having struggles initially, hopefully they're not. You can let me know in the comments below if you had problems, but now as a week or two went on, if it's easier, because now you get more of just a mix of players. Right now a huge number of people got to Arceus League. So, but my point is, if you're not enjoying Arceus League, either because fighting matches is tough, you're seeing the same set of opponents too often, or it's just too difficult to win, then don't worry about getting Arceus League. You get rewards, but you don't have to rush there. A couple ways to do it. One is you can play a variety of decks, which is what I like to do. And as I play a variety of decks, you know what happens? You don't win as much. So, Scovillain, just some different things there. So try Uxie Kofagrigus, you try things like that out and work on decks either yourself or find some more niche decks, give them a try and have some fun. What that'll do is you'll probably delay getting the Arceus League by a week or more. So that's one thing to do. So just try to, that's the biggest thing. Just don't rush to get there. I would say if you want to get there to feel good about yourself and or get the rewards, and I definitely want to get the rewards each time. So my goal is going to be to get to Arceus League later on, in the final week. If it's just within a couple days to go, that's fine. If it doesn't happen, I'm not going to lose sleep over it, but I'd like to get there each time. But I don't want to get there quickly, because I think getting there quickly means you're getting there into Arceus League with a bunch of with probably mainly people that are grinding the game, people that they're playing top decks, playing a lot of games to get there quickly, and that's not what I'm interested in. I'm more interested in a bit more casual scene myself. So that's one thing. Don't rush to get the Arceus League. And the other thing, if you get there and it's not working, you do have the option of the casual ladder. Now the casual ladder is a bit odd at times. So I don't know, you may or may not like that, but two things. You can do standard casual, where you're going to see more variety, and sometimes I find that enjoyable too, because I see more oddball decks in there, and that's kind of fun to play against, right? And then there's also expanded beta, which is not full expanded format. If you want more specifics on, I've talked about a little in the past, but if you're interested in a new video for me focusing on that, I can do that. Now, if you're a new player, I would stay away from expanded just because you're not going to have expanded cards. A new player, all the cards you've gotten are for standard format only, most likely. And the cards to craft for expanded are more expensive. Like the Vs are more expensive, the tag teams are more expensive, and such. So in terms of your resources are limited to new players. So stick to standard, either the ranked, or if you find that you've gotten to Arceus League and you're just hating life, you obviously could just not play live for a bit and do something else. But you still want to play Pokemon, which is a fun thing to do. I would just say go in the casual ladder. Play the deck you want to play. If you find you're rolling people over too much, and that doesn't get fun, right? Especially if people are playing sketchier decks, or there's like brand new players too. It's a place where brand new players go to a certain extent. Then just play a more fun deck. Play Uxie, Kofagrigus. Yeah, easy for me to play, or something. There's all sorts of weird decks you can play. So Ditto. Whatever you want to play. So just play something there, have some fun. So anyway, sorry, that's enough rambling from here. So we have the Arceus League. It's okay. I know people have wanted it. I'm not sure that the rank, I don't think getting Arceus League really matters at this point. I'm above 1,500. I could go below it. I wouldn't really freak out over that either. And you also don't know where you are relative to other players. I don't think there's like a board that says these are the top elos or something. I know people would like that. People want to know where they stand, which can be fun. It also can be frustrating too. The other thing I want to say is, just in terms of the economy, don't completely ignore the rank ladder, because there are the ladder end rewards. You need to play at least 5 standard matches, and that's standard matches in ranked, by the way, as far as I understand, right? To get these, you get 4 packs, 300 crystals, 300 credits. You want to get that. So just play at least 5 games, but that you're not going to get to Arceus League in 5 games. So anyway, it's going to reset. We had 6 weeks this time, by the way. Usually the rank ladder resets at the end of the month. But they also like to reset the rank ladder when a new set comes out. So therefore, I think we had like 6 weeks this time, because we got the new set coming out like in a week or so, and I forget what it's called. So sorry, but the new set. It's going to bring Badoo, and we're going to see a lot of item locks. So be prepared for that to come. And anyway, hopefully just take care. Try to relax and chill about your rank, and just have fun. Play the game. Take care, and have fun.